What's up, everybody? Assholes with opinions, and we're here with our final three. I said it, our final three iconic movie quotes. Get excited, get ready, and stay tuned. What
you are about to watch is rude.
Who the fuck is that guy?
It is crude.
And as far as Grandpa's concerned, you're both pieces of shit.
Just a bunch of assholes talking about absolutely nothing.
Call me an asshole. One more time.
They don't give a fuck.
What, I let you disgrace me, you fucking pig?
So get ready.
Are you ready?
Get excited.
I'm so excited.
Grab your strap on and strap it on. This is the DEUX show.
What's up, everybody? Splatman here with another AWO show, Assholes with Opinions. And yet, you heard it, we got our final three iconic movie quotes. And like always, I'm with the man, with the master plan, Mr. Gonzo Shark. And, like I said before, our newest asshole, he fits right in, Mr. Melvin, the Gut. What's up, my brothers?
Melvin the Gut. What's up? What's up, Splatman? How you doing?
Just feeling kind of splatty today. What's up?
I'm just gonna act like we didn't already talk for like 20 minutes. You had a good day, man?
Yeah, my day was good. I'm just looking forward to the show every single day.
Splatman and Gonzo. Yeah,
Melvin the Gut. What kind of hat you have on today, Melvin? What is that?
That's my union, repping my union hat.
Oh, big union worker.
Oh,
big
union
carpenter.
motherfucker over here.
Oh, he's a union type of guy.
Yeah,
It takes care of you and your family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
so,
Melvin. Other than
So-
that boring fucking shit that we fucking union shit. I almost called you Mrs. in that intro. Did you hear that? I was like, "Hey, Mrs. Melvin the Gut." I had to change it.
I hate how you have like something against the union. It's just ridiculous.
I don't have anything against the union, bro.
I don't think you do. Pat always is talking shit about it for some reason. I mean, he says, "Oh, it feeds your family. It's good stuff." And then that's the
It's
bottom,
good stuff.
It's the bottom line that it's feeding my family. And then he says, "It's feeding your family." But union shit, you fucking hippie. Like, stuff like that is like,
because I'm all about the independent. I'm all about the mom and pop shop. I'm all about where we first started from. Union. I'm trying to fuck the man, but other than the union,
pretty good probably.
Yeah, I do. But other than that union shit, let's not get off topic because it's very, very easy to get off topic, especially on our show. A bunch of assholes.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'm really excited. We get to finish together our first finish.
Yep.
A video. We're done.
Yeah,
we're down to the top 3 here, and I'm excited. It's nice.
Yeah, as the first fucking tripod, set. Yeah, we're gonna finish our little movie quotes gimmick here.
You love that tripod. I love it.
I do.
Yeah,
You can't have a tripod without 3 of us, and if one goes, we all fall. So that's just how I look at it. We got to stick together, and we got to keep fucking rolling.
Absolutely.
So number 3 we're on, and Melvin the Gut, like always, starts it up, and he's gonna start it up with some fire here. I hope.
Yeah, this is my go-to inspirational quote. Love this. A little bit long, but you know what? You're gonna love it. I love it. You guys ready for this or what?
Yeah.
We're starting it off. Okay, ready?
Absolutely.
All right. You ain't gonna believe this, but you used to fit here, right in my hand. I hold you up, say to your mother, "This kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be better than anybody I know." And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you. Every day was like a privilege. Then the time came to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, things change. You change. You stop being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things started getting hard, you started looking at something else to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. And I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, nobody is going to hit harder than life. But it ain't how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get it. Go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you are because of him or her or nobody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. I'm always going to love you no matter what. No matter what happens, you're my son. You're my blood. You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't going to have a life. Don't forget to visit your mother.
I know exactly what that's from. Dude. Exactly.
I know exactly what that's from too, and I absolutely love it because it really, even though it wasn't one of the best of the movies, you guys know what I'm talking about before I name the movie or the person who said it, but it just hit home. It hit the heart, and because it means so much. And coming from him, I'm not going to say the name yet, but coming from him and his age at that time when he said it, it just like takes you back, and it's just like, you know what? That's true. And that's what it's all about.
Dude, I know what you're saying because I feel the same way. It's probably, of all of them, it's probably the worst one, in my opinion, of all the movies of that series. But just that one part, man. If you took that one part, you might, like some people, even you, Melvin, could possibly say it trumps any other part in any one of the other movies.
Oh, it's the best quote I think I ever heard that individual say, period. I just love the quote, the way he says it with just so much just heart. That guy is awesome. I love that. That's my go-to quote if I need to get amped up before whatever. I listen to that real quick in the car ride or something like that, and I just I get pumped up and I just want to just take on the world and
that's awesome.
Destroy shit. I do.
That's awesome.
It just makes me feel that way.
As the quote, it's probably one of the best quotes from the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a memorable quote. 100%. I can think of another one that's more memorable than that quote from the series. And I'll just bring it up right now. Actually, before I bring it up right now, Melvin, do you want to say what that's from and who said that?
Yeah.
And honestly, before you say it, I think he actually wrote his own quote. I think he actually actually had a big part of writing that whole movie.
Well, he definitely had a big part of writing the first one and probably maybe the second or the third one. I'm not sure, but definitely the first one.
So he did have I think I'm 100% positive here. The first one, it was Ko. He had a huge part in it. And then I think he took over the storyline, and the rest of the stories were him. Directed, wrote, that was all him. And for you guys that don't know at home who that is, that was Sylvester Stallone's character, Rocky. And that was him talking to his kid, just giving him inspiration and just telling him, like, look, this is what life is about. Just go out there and fucking do it. Get it done. Go grab it.
Right in the streets.
Right in the street. It came after he was kind of like going to pick up his surprise his son at work. And the boss was kind of putting his finger in his face and yelling at him and kind of giving him the third degree, and he kind of just like stood there and took it from his boss, and Rocky didn't like that. That's not who he was. He didn't want his son to be like that. And then he kept it to himself, but then his son started showing signs of, something was wrong and bothering him, and he knew what it was, and he just turned around and he just laid it down. He just said, look, this is how it is, kid. I love you. This is how it is. Go and do it.
That's real life shit.
Yeah.
And I think the movie was Rocky Balboa, wasn't it? It was called Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, it was the Rocky Balboa. Yeah.
And Gonzo did mention that it was one of his least favorite.
You know something? Hey. Let me correct myself before you even say that. I thought that was from Rocky 5.
No, see, that's what I was gonna say. I think Rocky 5 was the worst Rockies of them all.
For some reason I thought it was from that one.
And
Tommy
I
Gunn?
think, yeah, Tommy Gunn, that whole fight scene in the streets, fucking that whole scene, just that movie didn't do it for me. But the first three, the fourth, Rocky Balboa, even Creed and Creed 2, I thought they were unbelievable movies.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
haven't
love-
seen Creed 1 or Creed 2? Or
Nah,
Rocky
not yet.
Balboa?
No, actually I haven't seen Rocky Balboa either.
So you just know the quote?
I know the quote. I thought it was from Rocky 5.
No.
But obviously I was wrong, but I know the quote because I've seen it before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta keep in mind it's something new. It's nowadays film is never going to be the same as like the other ones.
Well, let me
but-
correct
but-
myself real quick, bro. Let me just correct myself real quick. I said seen it. I never saw it. I heard the quote. Like
Yes.
I've heard of audio format of the quote, not video. But anyway, keep going. I just had to correct myself because I knew I would sound like a complete like retarded asshole if I let that just go on with me saying it like that.
At first when they announced that they were making a Rocky 7, aka Creed, or whatever you want to call it, I was very, very hesitant of it. I was like, oh, come on. What the fuck is this shit all going to be about? But to follow Apollo's history and his son and the whole story behind his son, he's pretty much just like you have to watch the movie. And Michael B. Jordan, who plays Apollo Creed's son, plays an excellent role. And having the inspiration like from Rocky training him was just, I thought was wicked fucking cool, because it's just, everybody always loved Rocky. And to see him give his influential words, not only to his son, in Rocky Balboa, but then turning into Creed, just, because he's the one who was there when Apollo Creed was at his finest, was when he was on top, Apollo Creed's son like needed Rocky in that moment, and just having that. And then you learn in the movie in Creed that what Rocky's going through and what he's trying to fight. And it's just all in a whole became a great film, and I have to admit, like, I absolutely loved Creed when I first watched it, and to know that it's a part of a huge franchise like Rocky, like, just makes it even better. So if you haven't watched Creed, watch it, and then it's going to make you want to watch Creed 2.
I'm gonna watch it. And the thing is, too, is I'm pretty sure both of those are directed by him too, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure he just took on the series after one and made it his own, his one.
See, but for some reason, I thought one was all him, and you're saying it wasn't.
Yeah, maybe I'm mixed up, but I'm pretty sure like he took the rights. I think he bought the rights or something like that afterwards.
Well, you've heard about that whole. There was a whole like weird documentary about how there was a real guy that I don't know if his name was Rocky, but that apparently like Sly Stallone stole his story. And it could be a conspiracy. I don't know, but there's a whole documentary about it.
Yeah,
I
didn't hear anything about that.
You never heard of that documentary?
No.
Well,
Wow.
we could be wrong on directing the first one, but he wasn't the biggest name at that time. It took Rocky to make him who he is. So, in all honesty, I wouldn't doubt if he was a co-writer, co-producer, co-director, whatever you want to say.
I just looked it up. He was the writer, but it was
He was the writer.
It was directed by John Al. How do you say that? Avildsen. John.
What was that? That was the first one.
That was the first one.
All right, I think so. He was co-writer.
No, he was he was the writer.
The writer.
He was the writer. All right.
And that's why I got it confused because he wrote it, but he didn't direct it.
Okay. Hey, Splat, you were saying that's not the most memorable quote out of the Rocky series. You had one in mind. What was yours in mind that you were thinking about?
This one's easy.
Yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian!
Yeah.
Come on now. Everybody knows that quote, even if you haven't watched the Rockies.
Yeah.
I couldn't do my top quote, Yo, Adrian, though.
I know.
I couldn't do it.
I know. I know. Well, that was. I'm definitely glad you picked that quote. Definitely an excellent third, top 3 quote for our list here.
I hope it wasn't
So
too long for you.
no, it wasn't.
That was good.
It wasn't too long. You know, it was definitely an impactful quote. You know, it definitely hits the heart, hits home for everybody.
All right.
If it doesn't, you're just not human. But all right, well, let's go on to number 2, and that's me. So I'm gonna start off number 2. It's a quote from one of my all-time favorite movies. It's not very it's not very emotional, I guess. It's not very impactful, but I just loved it because, you know, this whole movie in general was like one of my favorites, very inspirational movies for me to get into filmmaking, and my passion for movies. So I'm going to go with it right here. And the quote is, "You're going to bark all day, little doggy, or you going to bite?"
No, dude. I like it. I like it.
Yeah?
I love it, dude. I love it.
And honestly, I thought, Gonzo, I thought you were going to have that quote in your list somewhere. And I was hoping the whole time, every single show we've done so far, I'm hoping, don't say it, don't say it. And I just think it's just a badass quote from a badass actor, from a badass character, from a badass movie. So and I've used it many, many times. So I had to stick that as the number 2 quote in
That's
our
great.
top 15.
That's great. No, and it's like that one scene. Obviously, you know, I'm not going to say the movie because I mean it's your pick, but I'm just saying that one scene, and you know, when I feel like there's a point in the movie where he kind of like turns, like, you know, he's like a dick, you know, at the beginning of the movie, and you know, as it goes on a little bit, but then like at some point, you know, before midway through that movie, all of a sudden you realize like, holy shit, this dude is like not fucking around. Like this motherfucker is crazy. Because even the other characters start saying it, you know, and they're like, oh, I don't know, that guy's fucking crazy. But when he said that, he's just so calm about it. And he's like so sinister. Like, dude.
Just his attitude alone was just I don't give a fuck. You're going to bark all day, little doggy, or you're going to bite. And he had to say it twice because the other guy's like,
yeah, what did you say to me?
Wait, say that again? And then he had to say it again. Melvin, do you know what we're talking about here?
This is a good quote, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you serious?
No, so I have no idea. I heard the quote. I heard you say it before. Splat. I've heard you say it. Are you
serious? You don't.
Quote. I've probably seen the movie, but I just
you definitely saw the movie.
I can't put 2 and 2 together right now.
Wow, dude! I thought all 3 of us were just gonna be like, just like that. Boom. Yeah, we all knew what it was.
I can't picture the movie. I'm familiar with the quote. I just can't.
You're gonna be kicking your own ass once he says it.
I know. I'm trying to go through my head right now and try to come up with it, but
he's gonna be kicking his ass, his own ass,
kicking my own ass.
Well, I'll spoil it for you here, Melvin. The movie was Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now, yeah.
Oh yeah, Reservoir Dogs. That's what it was. And the actor Michael Madsen, he played Mr. Blonde in Reservoir Dogs, and just the tension between Mr. Blonde and Mr. White, you know, just in that moment was just fucking so great, you know, because Mr. White was having enough of that shit, you know, and he's badass in the movie too.
Yeah.
And then you had, I think, Mr. Pink in the same
Pink,
room.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. What's his name?
Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
Steve
Buscemi, whatever.
He's got to be easily top 10 actor of all time.
Oh, Steve dude, Buscemi. He can play anything. That guy can play anything.
Fucking crazy eyes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Why do I gotta be Pink? Mr. Pink.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just that whole moment, and then him saying it, Mr. Blonde saying that shit was just awesome. And like you were like my adrenaline, like everything was pumping in that moment. I was like, what the fuck's gonna happen? What the fuck's gonna happen? And just that whole the whole movie in general was just great. You know, definitely one of my top 3 movies of all time. And like I said, Mr. Pink was awesome. Also, spoilers alert, like he's pretty much the one that got away, you know, and I just loved it, and I had to throw that quote in there. I think it fits well in number 2 spot.
That's a good quote.
So
That's a badass quote.
I use it anytime I get the opportunity to. So if for our fans out there, if you've never watched Reservoir Dogs, check it out. And just when that scene comes up, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and use that fucking quote. You know, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel badass.
Yeah, dude, it's great. It's so good, so good. And honestly, like that, I didn't even like that wasn't even on my radar, bro. Like, I know it's a great quote and everything, but I just feel like there's so many fucking quotes that you could pluck out of so many movies.
Oh, so many.
And you know, the thing is too is like the way I did this list, which I mean, kind of segues into my number 1 or you know the number 1 overall, whatever. But I basically, you know, took quotes that kind of meant the most to me, not whether they would be iconic to like the general mass of people or not. That I wasn't really thinking about that, you know, and I guess technically that might be against the rules, but they're iconic to me. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I picked the quotes that meant the most to me. So that's why not that many of my quotes are like, I think only maybe 1 or 2 of them were ones that like everybody would know. Or a lot of people.
It don't matter though. You gotta do you, Gonzo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This is our show,
That's
your
fucking
show,
right.
my show, Melvin's show. It just gives room for our fans to grow. If they've never heard that quote, it gives them something to research. It gives them something new to watch. It gives them room to grow. And, you know, that's why this tripod works. That's why the 3-headed dragon works, because we're all going in all different directions. We're all
3-headed dragon.
We're all spitting 3 types of fire, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
So, you know,
Fire,
I love
ice,
it.
and water.
Dude, that was a fucking great analogy. Holy shit, that was great.
Yeah,
Fire, ice, and water.
That just came from the dome, my friend.
That was good, dude. That was good. And honestly, I like that a lot. You're spitting 3 different types of fire. Because that's a good play on words. I like it.
Because there's only one type of fire, really.
No.
No, I know. Firepower, I get it. Oh.
No. Spitting fire, bro. Spitting fire. He said he said something clever, therefore he's spitting fire. That's the way I looked at it. And then we all spit different types of fire.
Oh, okay, so that is
Come on, man.
No,
You're fucking dinky brain, dude. You're dinky fucking brain.
Listen. It's not
He does
dinky.
have a dinky brain.
Oh, come on. I didn't understand what you. I was just thinking of how awesome a dragon was. Like, it's spitting fire. And then having an ice dragon. I just watched How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, God.
So,
Here we go, dude. Here we go.
So I was thinking ice dragon, fire dragon, water dragon. But yeah, I get it. It was spitting. Yeah, I get it. That's good.
Are you sure? Are you sure you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. All right, so let me bust out the number 1. My number 1 here. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of cheating right now, but I'm really not. But I am, because I'm an asshole. And this technically is, but the book was made into a movie. This whole thing is in the movie. Therefore, I'm not really cheating, even though I am. So anyway, also like. This comes from a much longer piece of something, you know, of writing. It's probably really like 5 paragraphs or something, or maybe even 6, but there's no way I was going to fucking memorize all that. So I just took my, like, the best part of it, or one of the best parts of it that I like, as number 1, but it really comes from something much longer. So anyway, I'm going to say it, and I doubt either one of you guys are going to know what it's from, but we'll get to that when I'm done. All right. So here's the quote. Maybe it meant something. Maybe not in the long run. But no explanation, no mix of words or music or memories can touch that sense of knowing that you were there and alive in that corner of time in the world, whatever it meant.
Oh,
You motherfuckers know what that is?
I've heard that before.
I have absolutely no idea.
I knew at least one of you wouldn't.
I know what that is.
For
a
me,
kid-
it kind of rings a bell, but I don't know if I know it or not. If I know something similar to that, but it rings a bell. Like it sounds like I've heard it,
You,
but
s- you
I
said it was
don't even want to give it a try because I don't even think I even know.
You said it
So-
was from a book.
It's really
transitioned to a movie.
yeah, it's a book that was made into a movie.
Was the kid? Was he a reporter?
Yeah.
And the guy in the movie was screaming on the rooftop, "I am the golden goose!" Right?
What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking
Oh,
about,
man,
dude.
I think I'm close. No,
He
was a reporter though, right? The
dude.
kid?
Hey, he hit it. He hit the reporter.
Hold
I mean,
on.
So
I-
he must be
mean-
on some sort of
Hey,
know.
well, you are loosely right. I mean, reporters generally, yes, but not really. I'm just gonna tell you. Okay.
It's not Fear and Loathing in Las
It
Vegas.
is. It
Yeah,
is
I
Fear and
knew
Loathing
it.
Las Vegas, motherfucker.
It is.
And he was
yeah.
not on the rooftop screaming, "I am
No,
the golden
I was
goose."
Thinking, no, I was thinking it was either that one or the one that I said about the golden goose on rooftop. I forgot what one that was, but it was following like a big hair. The kid was following a big hairband. He was young, like 16. He wanted to report.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking
called,
Almost
Rockstar.
Famous.
No,
Yeah,
almost
Almost
famous.
Famous.
That's what it was. Yeah.
that one, or I was thinking of listen, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is a fantastic movie.
And it's an even better book, bro.
Yeah.
And-
Did you watch Where the Buffalo Roams?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, an awesome
Love it.
movie. Yeah,
Bill Murray did a great job too,
fantastic.
but not as good as Johnny Depp. Not even close.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like honestly, but here's the thing, man. If you guys are cool with it, I'd like to read the whole thing off my phone. The entire thing. And the reason why is because like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas was I saw the movie first, obviously, but it was the first book I ever read from Hunter S. Thompson because after I watched the movie, I found out that the character that Johnny Depp was playing in the movie was a real person.
It was
And
actual. It was great.
And I'm like, what, dude? Wait a second. And then like, I don't know. I saw the special features or something, or I saw this little clip somewhere and of him and fucking Hunter S. Thompson together looking exactly alike because he was like about to, do a scene in the movie or whatever. It was like on set. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? So immediately that struck my interest of like, the real guy. And then I read the book. And when I read the book, dude, I mean, that just changed everything for me because I just fell in love with everything about it. Everything about Gonzo journalism, everything about him, everything about his lifestyle, the life that he lived, all that shit. Obviously, I got way more into his shit and read more and more and fucking looked up so much more shit and all that stuff over the years. But this particular piece of the book is kind of what really it triggered it in me. Like this is where I really fell in love with this style of writing and his writing. And if you guys are cool with that, I'd like to read it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
All right. So here it is. Strange memories on this nervous night in Las Vegas. 5 years later, 6. It seems like a lifetime, or at least the kind of peak that never comes again. San Francisco in the middle 60s was a very special time and place to be a part of. Maybe it meant something, maybe not, in the long run. But no explanation, no mix of words or music or memories can touch that sense of knowing that you were there and alive in that corner of time in the world, whatever it meant. History is hard to know because of all the hired bullshit. But even without being sure of history, it seems entirely reasonable to think that every now and then, the energy of a whole generation comes to a head in a long, fine flash for reasons that nobody really understands at the time, and which never explain in retrospect what actually happened. My central memory of that time seems to hang on 1 or 5 or maybe 40 nights, or very early mornings when I left the Fillmore half crazy and instead of going home, aimed the big 650 Lightning across the Bay Bridge at 100 miles an hour wearing LL Bean shorts and a buttle, I guess that's how you say it, sheep herder's jacket, booming through the Treasure Island tunnel at the lights of Oakland and Berkeley and Richmond, not quite sure which turnoff to take when I got to the other end. Always stalling at the toll gate, too twisted to find neutral when I fumbled for the change. But being absolutely certain that no matter which way I went, I would come to a place where people were just as high and wild as I was. No doubt at all about that. There was madness in any direction at any hour. If not across the bay, then up the Golden Gate or down the 101 to Los Altos or La Honda. You could strike sparks anywhere. There was a fantastic universal sense that whatever we were doing was right, that we were winning. And I think that was the handle, that sense of inevitable victory over the forces of old and evil. Not in any mean or military sense. We didn't need that. Our energy would simply prevail. There was no point in fighting on our side or theirs. We had all the momentum. We were riding the crest of a high and beautiful wave. So now, less than 5 years later, you can go up on a steep hill in Las Vegas and look west. And with the right kind of eyes, you can almost see the high water mark, that place where the wave finally broke and rolled back. That's it.
Are you sure?
That's it, man.
Listen, hey, look, drugs or not, when you're a part of something like big and special, like those specific events in life, it is magical. And whether you remember it or not, he's right. You know you were there. You know you felt it. You know that you were part of something, even if you didn't know what the fuck you were part of.
Exactly.
It's just a great thing to have, like, widespread camaraderie and like peace and just like togetherness.
Well, I mean, that was the height of the acid wave, really.
And obviously, it's better on drugs. Not that I condone or do drugs.
Well, the whole thing too is in the mid '60s, San Francisco was like the acid wave.
Oh yeah.
So
it was like freedom. It was like, I think it had a big gay movement too. It was just like everything just opened up in San Francisco, and it was like just ultimate, utter freedom to do what you want and be who you want to be, no matter what, drugs or not. It was just, San Francisco lit it up.
I just thought that was like, I don't know, for some reason that always hit home with me, like at the heart, at my soul. You know what I mean? Like just to be the way he describes all of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hunter S. Thompson was somebody else. That guy was cool.
Inspired my whole life, bro.
Yeah.
When you feel something, like, and when you zone out in that moment in your own shoes and you feel special, you feel like a fucking superhero, you feel like a god, that means something. When you feel those goosebumps in that moment, like, that means something. That's something you'll never forget. You'll never forget that feeling. And when you can't feel that again, you'll always want to feel that again. When life gets old, when life gets, when it repeats itself, you'll always want to feel that moment again, and it will always stick with you. Yeah. And we all have moments in our life like that we can go back in time and just like kind of take it all in and just like feel that moment, because you remember those moments, you remember those goosebumps, you remember those feelings, because that's what we are as human beings. Feelings are such a huge thing. When it's rushing through your veins, when it's rushing through your blood, your whole body, like, it means so much. And that's what's great about being alive, man. That's what's great about being a human being. That's just like, that's living the moment. And that's the peak of life right there. And, I've never read that book. I've watched the movie, obviously, but just hearing the words, it makes me want to read it. It makes me, it makes me want to continue. So, to end the show off, to end the quotes off with that, I thought it was a great quote. It's definitely going to inspire, especially a younger crowd, to go and pick up that book or watch the movie. So that's what we're here for. We're not just a bunch of assholes, but we're here to make a movement. We're here to bring our childhood, our life, into your life.
Yeah.
So make sure, if you've never seen the movie, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, if you never read the book, pick up the book or watch the movie, because it really is inspirational. And it's great. It's just a great ride.
Well, and the thing is too, is it's obviously it's a fucking throwback to like when shit was fucking real. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like there's so much fake, pretentious shit out there right now that is corrupting so many people and a lot of young people. And like, I know for all three of us, I can speak for all three of us, those are not the things that we're attached to. We're lucky enough that we were, young and alive, before shit got really crazy and really just like silly. And with all the shit that's going on today and how, things have evolved in society. But, like for me, I've said this before too. Nothing feels greater than when you have those moments like you were talking about, Splatman, where it's like nostalgia. You think back to like these great times when you were younger and throughout your life and everything like that. And you get those feelings and you feel it, right in the center of your fucking being. You know what I mean? And I just love that. I love that when I hear a song or whatever, and I think back to like awesome times of my life and memories, and the feelings come back that I once had, or the good feelings just thinking about it. And to me, that quote sums up like the most amazing way to describe that feeling, when you can look back at something and get this unbelievable, fantastic, universal sense, that whatever you're doing was right, that you were winning.
Even
and
even like a smell. Sometimes a smell will bring me back.
I was just gonna say the best time is when it just creeps up on you. It's like a surprise. Like you just hear someone talking about something and it reminds you about it, and you're like, oh, I've done that. I feel that because it's a similarity. I understand completely what's going on in that conversation, and it surprises you and it brings you that memory, and you're just like, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Little surprise.
absolutely, and like the one word that I can describe it, going back to those times, I talk like I'm an old fucking man, like I'm 80, 90-year-old man back in my day, but
Everyone
just
always has times.
yeah,
and
just
I've,
going
al-
back,
I've always had those feelings, bro, but keep going.
yeah, and just going back to the times, there's like one word that I can stick on it, and that's simple. It seems like simple. The times were simple then.
Yeah.
It just seems like everything was where we needed them to be. It was just simple. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too little. It was just right, as fucking what's your name would say in Three Beers. It was just right. The fucking porridge was just right.
Like Goldilocks.
Goldilocks. That's what I'm saying. You guys agree? Like it was just that those times were just simple.
It was
Yeah.
Like we had enough, but we didn't have too much. Like technology was at a point where it was just enough.
It was simple and it was effortless. Like right now, it's just so fake, and people are trying so hard to be fake.
Yeah, and the thing
And
is too,
things.
like when we were younger, because our childhood was 80s, 90s, but just even before that though, like even just going back to the quote talking about the 60s, like think about if we were alive 20 or 30 years before we were, like how much, because I remember, my parents, and you guys probably obviously remember your parents saying about how like when they were kids, like how some things were so much better, and that they could do this, they could do that, whatever. And we didn't get the chance to experience a lot of that stuff because times evolve, society changes, people change. But I mean, I just feel bad for the young people. I can't say I feel bad, but I can relate to the young people out there right now in a lot of ways, because it's like I want them to experience the good parts of what we experienced and what our parents experienced, because I feel like a lot of that stuff isn't even like available for them right now. You know what I mean? Because of technology and just like there is so much fake, pretentious shit out there right now. It's like everywhere.
Yeah, well, honestly, being a father to an 11-year-old,
Yeah,
I catch myself saying the same shit my parents said to me. I
Of
catch
course.
myself like
Full
saying,
circle.
"Oh, back in my day." But I gotta say, from like the '60s to like the '90s was like the sweet spot, in my opinion. I never lived in the '60s. I never lived in the '70s. I never lived in the '50s, '40s, '30s, or whatever. But I just felt like that was a sweet spot. That was
it was.
Like when life was in its prime, like when everybody was kind of uniting, when things were changing enough just to unite people, and just the right, like I said, the right amount of technology, what you needed, what you didn't need, but just satisfies you, just what you had. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too little. That's how I look at it. Yeah, and then today's day, it's hard to accept what's going on in today's day with fucking when it comes to the media, when it comes to technology, when it comes to all this new shit. I mean, I don't mean to sound like an old bastard, but it's hard to adjust to it. It's hard to not look back to when we grew up. It was hard to, just it's hard to grasp what's going on. It's like when we were younger, it was just so. That's why I keep going back to the word simple. It was so more like it was just simple.
You know what's funny about this too is it's like everything comes around full circle, but in a different way. Our simple life that we had growing up was playing street hockey in the streets. Cars come by, we yell car, we all move the nets. We go back, we play street hockey, we skateboards. It was just fun and easy. Now generations, they have iPads and iPads. It's easy for them. In 15, 20 years from now with the younger crowds, everything is going to be like digital pop-up in the mid-air. It's going to come off your watch or something like that.
It's going to be an eye contact.
Yeah, and then they're going to be saying the same shit we're saying now. Like, I remember when it was easy, when I just had an iPad or an iPhone, and I just had it right here. And now it's everywhere, and I can't figure it out because it's just popping out left and right and stuff like that.
It's a fucking cycle.
Full circle. It's just so weird and how everything changes. So we can't really knock on what's going on right now. We can only accept it and move forward with the times like everyone else did before us.
Yeah.
It's the way life is,
Definitely.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
but I won't let go of those nostalgic things, that make me who I am, and they make you guys who you are.
Yeah, you can't and you shouldn't. Absolutely not.
Yeah, well, I definitely agree with the both of you. But to not go off topic, to stick with our movie quotes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna list off a couple movie quotes that could have been in our list, that could have been in my top list. If you guys don't mind, hopefully you guys have some to list off too. It's usually what we do, in our previous stuff, like favorite movies. We list off some other ones that could have been on a list, villains, deaths, whatever. So I'm gonna go with it. And I'm gonna name off some quotes that could have easily been our list. Okay,
You wanna just each one of us take a turn.
Yeah, I'll name off some, and then you guys can do your thing.
Okay, so
all right.
So I'm gonna start with this one. Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Fuck, man. Fuck, dude.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
I had a cannoli right before I started doing this.
This guy.
So
those are good too.
Oh, so good. Chocolate chips on the end.
So Melvin, you know what it is?
Take the gun, leave the cannoli. It's Boondock Saints, isn't it?
No, it's absolutely not. It's Godfather.
Is it? Oh,
Is it really, dude?
Yes,
What?
yes.
Take the gun, leave the cannoli, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is it?
All right.
That up bad, huh? Damn.
All right, and then little ones here, like a little quote here is like, "They're here," and that's from Poltergeist. When they were coming through the TV or whatever. Obviously, we mentioned Yo Adrian already. Waxed on, wax off.
Oh, I know what that's from.
I mean, come on, the Karate Kid. You have to respect that.
I liked one of the quotes from the newer Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Will Smith's son. He goes, "Your focus needs more focus."
Yeah. Actually, I mean, that movie wasn't that great, but I love Jackie Chan's role.
Yeah.
It's alive, and we all know what that's from. Frankenstein. For all you young folks out there want to watch a black and white movie, it's a good movie to watch.
That actor in that movie, the old guy that brings him alive, he played in Willy Wonka. I forgot his name, but he's a damn good actor.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
A quote that I thought maybe would be on the list that one of you guys would have picked because it's such an iconic movie for its time. Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, good one.
I mean, who the fuck doesn't say that every once in a while?
Yeah.
Also, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Come on.
That's a good one.
Wizard of Oz.
Yes,
fucking, well, all you fucking youngsters out there.
The Wicked Witch of the West. If you don't know,
Yeah, that's who said it. If you build it, he will come. That's from Field of Dreams.
Is it he will come or they will come?
we're not getting back into this again.
Yeah, no, we're not. We'll save that. We'll save the Mandela effect for another show.
Yeah.
And then for the newer fans, for our younger fans, you guys all know what this is. Just keep swimming. If you have kids, you know what that's from. Fucking Nemo.
I was gonna guess
swimming.
that.
Yeah. And then this is a big quote from a big movie from the 90s. Mama says stupid is as stupid does.
Oh, great one.
Life's like a box of chocolates.
That was kind of on. That was something I was gonna say, but I figured somebody's gonna say it.
Mr. Tom Hanks from Forrest Gump. If you ever watched that, great movie, great soundtrack too. The music in it is fucking awesome.
Another great actor. What doesn't he play well in?
Hey,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna pee real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
All right. What about this one, Splat Man? You gotta protect the McNuggets.
I don't know what it's from.
That's Cheeseburger Eddie in The Longest Yard when Adam Sandler throws the ball at the ref's nuts. He goes,
and he hits him in the nuts.
The nuggets.
I got some cheeseburgers. Anybody some cheeseburgers? Fucking Cheeseburger Eddie.
Baby back bitch. Baby back bitch.
Longest Yard is a great movie.
No, it was good.
It really was.
Great.
And honestly, I can honestly
my nose.
You look like a young Michael. I love Michael.
Everything's fine.
Honestly, I've never seen the original The Longest Yard.
It's all right.
But I did love the Adam Sandler remake, especially with all the wrestlers. Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Steve Austin.
Yep.
They were all in it, and just seeing them faces acting and shit in the movie was great. And Adam Sandler is great. I mean, I know there's a lot of his movies, newer movies, a lot of people hate on. But, growing up in the 90s, listening to Adam Sandler on his CDs, watching him, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, he's on Saturday Night Live, he was just awesome.
Adam Sandler's really good, and the people that hate on all his new shit or what he's doing now, that's stupid because you know what? He stayed true to who he was and what he made and his comedy line. He stayed true to it.
Yeah, he did.
I like all his shit. He didn't sell out. That guy, I like him. I like Adam Sandler in all his movies.
Yeah, me too. All right, so let's go on with the quotes. Here's a quote from a movie that I've already picked. I think it was my last quote before this video. Say hello to my little friend.
Yep.
Everybody knows that quote.
Great one.
Everybody uses that when they stick their dick out.
I've
never done that either, but okay. It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like
here's another quote from an iconic film, from an iconic actor. Here's Johnny.
Great one.
Yeah.
Great one.
Fucking great quote. Also, a movie that I think about when I'm that last quote was from The Shining, by the way, if no one knows. From a movie that I grew up watching on TV. And it's honestly something that I just started watching one day that was on TV. There's no crying in baseball.
Oh, dude. I bought that on Blu-ray and I've been waiting to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I love that movie.
And that's another Tom Hanks quote.
Great.
From The League of Your Own, from A League of Their Own.
So funny.
Yeah, great movie. Also, it's kind of weird.
There's no crying in baseball.
It's well, Kevin. Well, Melvin, you did that great. Maybe Melvin should play Tom Hanks in a Tom Hanks fucking movie.
If it's gonna be any of him, it's gonna be Saving Private Ryan. That was a good movie.
Well, it's kind of weird because my next two quotes are actually from Tom Hanks movies.
Bring 'em on.
And the one of them is Houston. We have a problem.
That's a good one.
You know, Apollo 13. Tom Hanks
Yeah.
is in that movie.
Yeah.
And the next one is To Infinity and Beyond. You know, Toy Story.
Toy
Tom
Story.
Hanks is in that movie. You know, also another iconic quote. I mean, everybody should know this. Maybe not our younger crowd, but E.T. Phone Home. You know, how many times have you said that growing up? You know, also M. Night Shyamalan. I See Dead People.
Great one.
You know, great quote. Also, one of our most iconic villains of all time in our previous videos. A great movie. Why so serious?
Good
you know,
one.
the
Good
Joker,
one.
played by the great Heath Ledger. Also, from a movie that's fucking great in any age. I don't care what you are, you're gonna like it. The first rule of Fight Club.
There is
what?
no Fight Club.
Yeah, there is no Fight Club.
There is no
Or
Fight Club.
Don't talk about Fight Club or ever how it goes. But yeah, that's fucking that quote is awesome. Going back to the Wizard of Oz, there's no place like home. You know, that's got to be great quote. And we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, great one. Great
fucking
one.
Jaws. That's my list right there for quotes that could have easily been on a list. I had to stick them in there because, you know, it's hard for me to like juggle all these different quotes and make a list of them. It's tough putting your top in there. There's so many inspirational quotes, not only inspirational quotes, but rememberable quotes that it just sticks with you from your childhood and beyond.
Hey, can I tell you how much?
That's my list.
Can I tell you how much of an asshole I am? That I totally like thought I had it. You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna finish the Fight Club quote, and I got it totally fucking wrong. That's how much of an asshole I am.
It is, but it's cool. We get it.
It's you do not talk about Fight Club.
That's you do not talk about Fight Club. I kind of like corrected you, but yeah, I just went with it because, you know, either way, it sounds right. It sounds right.
Either way, I'm an asshole anyway. That's not gonna change. So Melvin, do you got some lined up, or do you want me to go first? I got a few lined up.
I'll give you a couple. How about this one, the comic book movie? Beneath this mask is more than flesh. Beneath the mask is an idea, Mr. Creedy. And ideas are bulletproof. Pat, I think you know what this one is.
Sounds very familiar to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what it is.
Is it Batman?
Mr. Creedy. It's
yeah, I don't know.
Vendetta.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
No, I like that. Honestly, I like that movie too, but I've only watched it 2 or 3 times, and that I just threw out Batman because it was just a random guess.
And you love Batman.
Yeah.
And I love Batman. I kind of knew it wasn't Batman, but I just threw it out there because I just threw something out there.
How about this one? I don't regret the things I've done, but those I did not.
Sounds familiar. Not sure.
It's Empire Records.
No, I haven't seen that in years and years.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Liv Tyler. Fucking a couple
A lot
other
of people. A lot of people.
Yeah.
All 90s throwbacks too.
The Check You Later guy is in that one.
Yeah,
Check You Later.
Yeah. I got one more quote, and then Gonzo, you can take it away.
All right.
Me, I still believe in paradise, but now at least I know it's not the same place you can look for because it's not where you go. It's how you feel for a moment in your life when you're a part of something. And when you find that moment, it lasts forever. Almost to what you were saying in your number one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's from, but I like it.
Yeah, it's
I like it too, Mr. Reedy.
Oh, really? You're gonna come on, dude? Come on. that was not a head of the dragon spitting fire right there. I don't know what that was.
And it's Creedy. What do you mean?
No, he said Reedy because you were reading.
Oh, I had
That was
to.
awful.
I
That
forgot.
was so bad, dude.
Oh, whatever.
Talk about fucking award for the most corny fucking thing said this week. Cause the
Well,
Splat
You
Man.
know what? Whatever. I didn't, Mr. Reedy. Right? Yeah, you lose. I didn't have that one ready, so I didn't want to go with it.
Come on,
But
I'm a fucking asshole, so I had to call you out.
Melvin, you didn't have it ready or you didn't have it ready?
I didn't have a Reedy. Yeah, it wasn't in my top 5, so I didn't. But anyways, that was Leonardo DiCaprio from the movie The Beach. You guys have seen that,
Oh,
right?
it's a great movie.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
great movie.
Great movie. Wow, that was a nice one. That was a good like little obscure one that, you know.
It's my send off to the quotes.
All right, well, I got a couple, okay? The first one, okay, is I am the devil and I am here to do the devil's work.
I like that one.
You know, you guys know what that's from?
Yep.
The Devil's Advocate.
No.
No,
I don't know.
Devil's Advocate was a great movie. One of my
It
favorite
was.
all
Yeah,
time.
very good movie.
Al Pacino.
Oh, it's so
Fucking
good.
awesome.
So good. Actually I kind of forgot about that movie until you just brought it up.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
So good, dude. Do you guys know what it's from?
No.
Yeah.
Melvin?
Yeah.
What? Say
I
it.
don't remember.
What the all right,
I know
it's from Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects. Nice.
Yep. All
He's
right.
got a third one coming out.
Yeah, 3 from Hell. It's coming out pretty soon. But I still haven't seen his last one. I want to see that 31. I heard it was bad from some people and good from others, so I want to see it.
I haven't seen it yet either.
All right, so my next one is I looked outside and there's the king of the fucking jungle.
Didn't we talk about this already?
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if that's the exact quote. He might have said, "I looked up in the tree, and there's the king of the jungle."
And we,
But-
we figured out it was Tony the Tiger up there.
Oh yeah, he was throwing his LSD frosted flakes down on Melvin.
Yeah, that's right.
But dude,
Yeah.
that made me laugh so hard. It makes me laugh so hard every time I watch it. Every time I watch it.
Yeah, Grandma's Boy is a great fucking movie.
Yep. For you, those who don't know, it's Grandma's Boy, and it's fucking hilarious. And I heard they're making maybe a sequel. I heard that.
Oh, don't say that.
Dude, I'm telling you, I heard that. Now it could just be bullshit, fake shit, like we were talking about that popped up online, or it could be real. But I'm just saying, I heard it.
Man, dude, they should make another one. They should go straight to Netflix.
Yeah, definitely. The movie is hilarious, and they can make a really good one. I mean, I don't see how you can make a sequel and it wouldn't be good. It was like a perfect comedy.
It was.
All right, so my next one is I am here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
Oh my God, what is that from?
I know this.
I know what that's from.
You know what that's from. We talked about it before,
I know what
I
that's
think.
from.
I feel like Brad Pitt said that.
No.
No, it's not Brad Pitt. What is that from? Holy shit.
I know the comment from Dazed and Confused. We're almost out of beer. I came here to kick ass and drink beer and kick ass, and we're almost out of beer or something like that. Drink beer and kick ass. Fuck.
Yeah, well, whoever fucking wrote that stole it from this movie. They said
Was
that.
prior to Dazed and Confused?
No.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait.
Dazed and Confused, the kid bumps into the dude and he says, "Oh, I think someone's smoking reefer." And he goes, hey, what'd you say? He goes, "No, I was just making an accusation. I thought someone was making." He goes, "Well, don't let your mouth write a check your butt can't cash." And he's walking away. He's like, "I'm only here for one thing, and that's to drink beer and kick ass. And I'm almost out of beer."
Yeah, no, I remember that Days of Confused.
Yeah.
And Gonzo, all right, if I'm wrong, kick me in the ass or whatever you want to say, but I can't think of the name of the movie. But did Rowdy Roddy Piper said that?
He said that, bro. He said that, bro.
Yeah, he did.
What was the movie? It was the one where
They live.
they live.
Yeah, that's when he can only see and like.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
With the
Those
glasses.
yes. I didn't want to say it at first because it was like,
Dude, the way you said that was so funny. You got all close to the mic and you were like, dude.
Roddy
And then wait, you said, did Roddy Piper said that? Not say that. Said
know.
that.
I got all flustered in the moment.
Oh, that was great. All right, well, I have two more quotes. All right,
He
I
has
got
one
two
of
more.
the best. He has one of the best intros. This you can cut this out. This piece right here, but he has one of the best intros to the ring. Roddy Piper. When the bags are playing,
Yeah.
and he has all those fucking guys out there in the kilts and the bags are playing, and he just comes out. Oh,
Unbelievable. People, the people always popped. Always.
yeah.
All right. I got two more. So here's my next one. Every time I come to the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the chitlins, all the pig's feet, all the collard greens. I want some chitlins. I like pig's feet.
I have no idea.
And honestly, that probably wasn't totally like perfect spot for spot what he said, but it's basically that's exactly what it is.
No idea.
Is it I'm just gonna throw a guess out there. Is it Bad Boys?
No.
No,
Yeah, you're pretty warm though. You're kind of warm.
He's got to be black.
He's definitely black, dude.
He's got to be black. I mean, talking
That's
about collard
racist.
greens and pig's feet. It's not racist, It's just fuck, man. Is it I don't know. Go ahead, Gonzo. Spill it.
It's Ice Cube's father in Friday.
Oh, Friday. That's right.
And then the other thing too, he pours the big ass bowl of cereal and he's about to throw it away. He's like, "What the hell you doing, boy?" He's like, "We ain't got no milk. You better put some water on that shit."
He goes,
Well,
these tacos got me going.
well, speaking of Friday, everybody knows the quote. It's Friday. We ain't got shit to do.
No, you ain't got no job.
You got no job.
You ain't got shit to do.
We got no shit to do.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get you
so-
high
I'm
today.
gonna get you high. Everybody knows that quote.
and then the other that movie actually had so many iconic quotes, but the other one that's great is the father's in there taking a shit and he just keeps spraying the spray and he's like, "Craig, get in here." And he goes in there, he's standing there like this, like holding his nose. He's like, "What, boy? I smelled your shit for 28 years. You can smell my shit for 5 minutes." He's spraying the shit. He just keeps spraying the shit.
Yo, Debo.
Yeah, yo, Devo. All right, so I got one more. All right, and you guys are both gonna fucking know this. All right. Say what again, motherfucker? Where you from? What? What ain't no country I ever heard of? If you're acting like you don't fucking know what that's from.
For me,
Yeah.
it's Pulp Fiction.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm surprised.
Don't get mad at me if I.
Oh, dude, I was gonna come over there.
No,
We're gonna end up throwing down in fisticuffs over that.
I got
surprised-
worried too. I was like, it's
I'm
Pulp
surprised he
Fiction,
did.
right?
Surprised he did, Mr. Fucking be gonna bark all day, little doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But,
fucked that up.
No, that was a good quote to end it.
How about this one? Hey, girl, you hungry? Nigga.
Yo, that's great. That was
Fucking half baked.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Are we gonna? What does he say? We gonna Billy Bong Thornton? Oh, Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Pipes. Wesley Pipes. That's what
He
it is.
goes, "You're a man, not a fish."
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
yeah.
then he was telling the story. To understand Killer Dog, you gotta understand Killer the Dog. And
Who he
goes,
really
"Born
was.
to
or
a
something.
three-legged bitch mother." Then he
Oh,
found
yeah,
out
yeah,
He was
yeah.
smoking crack. He had to fight his brother. He's like, no, I'm not fighting. Kill him.
I'm not fighting Kibbles.
Yeah. That movie was
He
good
killed.
too.
He killed Kibbles.
And the other part too is when he goes into the bodega, and the two guys, he's like trying to say who he is, and then he turns over there, he's like, "Oh, black ass."
Oh, hey,
Oh,
black
black ass.
Why did you
Say
do that?
Say it with me now. Bodega.
Yeah,
Hey, doctor said I need a Beckyotomy.
yeah,
My
yeah.
mama, my
I,
mama.
dude, I
He
just
slept with my mama.
I just said that today to somebody. I'm like, that doctor says I need a backiotomy.
Oh, I got a
Maui,
headache from you
wowie.
guys.
All right, so
All right.
let's take this bitch home.
Well, you
right, world.
said that Mary Jane gave you a pearl necklace.
Now
Did-
that's a fully.
yeah, that's a fully.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, that's our top 15 iconic quotes for you guys, for you girls, for the world. Now's our top 3 right there. If you haven't watched our past videos, make sure you go back to our channel and watch our videos. We would definitely love that. Absolutely love that. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, obviously. Make sure you comment. Tell us what you think. Throw us some quotes that maybe we didn't mention that you love, that means a lot to you, that you just love to say, that makes you feel like a badass, whatever you want to do. Make sure you subscribe to our channel too, and click that red bell so you can get all the content. Anything, any new video that we come up with, hey, it will pop up on your screen. You get to watch it. And make sure if you have Facebook, make sure you follow us, AWO Show on Facebook. We got a lot of cool shit going on there. We try to post every day. Yeah, so I had a blast. This top 15 most iconic movie quotes was something different, something cool. Yeah, so I hope everybody loved it.
I know I did. I thought it was great. It was well done by all 3 of us, I believe. That was solid. We did that one a solid.
I agree.
Good job, Gonzo.
Good job, Melvin. Good job.
Good job, Splat.
Yeah.
Good job, Melvin. Good job, Gonzo.
Fantastic job, Splat.
Yeah.
Stupendous.
Yeah, like fucking phenomenal.
Yep.
Yes, it's I don't know what else to say.
Electric.
It was marvelous.
Electric.
Glorious.
Electric.
All right, Dwayne. All right,
It was.
I'm gonna make that stick.
Yeah.
Do you like
I like
penicillin on your pizza?
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, Gonzo don't know that. Damn it, Gonzo.
He don't know that.
Dude, it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Ninja Turtles.
Cowabunga, dude.
Dude, bro, I haven't watched that in so long. I would
that's
never
all good.
remember.
Yeah.
I would never remember. It's been years, like decades.
All right. Well,
Just-
I'm ready to sign off.
Yeah, it's over. We're done.
We're
And
done with
we're going to be
quotes.
on to the next one. That's it.
That's a good quote. On to the next one.
On to the next one, baby.
All right, everybody. AWO Show, the fucking tripod, the fucking 3-headed dragon. We thank you. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, hit that red bell so you get our new content. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again. We love you guys. Splatman's out of here. Peace.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Have a good night. Goodbye. Peace out.
We love you. Peace out. Peace and love.